I told you I'd do an unboxing video, and box showed up about 6, 7 o'clock. It's currently 9:32. I just finished some holsters, did a couple orders, and this is the newest, largest addition to the shop, something that we needed, and it was a lot more than I wanted to spend. So let's open up the small package first, which you can figure it out from here. Hippo Sublimation ink. So that is what we're gonna need, because if you didn't already know, I have an Epsom EcoTank 2720. It only prints 8.5 by 11. I do metal signs that are like 9 by 12, and the Kydex average size for a vacuum press is 12 inches by 12 inches, which means I have to print multiple pages, and it's a pain in the ass. It's cumbersome, or I have to order them, and I like to do everything in-house. So I bit the bullet. I bought this massive printer, and it does a lot bigger than 8.5 by 11. So let's open it up and see what it does. Let's see if we get it working tonight too, you know. So I still have my other paper, and this one, there it is, 13 by 19. Oh, I am gonna have an issue here. So let's see here. It tells you, if you ever get some stuff, especially A-Sub, this is the paper I use, it tells you what you should do, really, for that. So, like, for example, mugs, 401 degrees, 3 minutes, plus or minus. All right, may have preheat time with heavy pressure. Metal plates, 150, plus or minus 30 seconds, medium pressure. Let's see here. Plaques, hardboards, glass, mouse pads, textile applications. Wow, and we do it for like 400 seconds. So, yeah, but we're at right at the temperature. 401 degrees is what it averages. As you can see, anything from here, it's 24 to 40 seconds, all the way up to 150 seconds up to 3 minutes. So, cool. But 13 by 19, that's not familiar with that size. Here's an 8.5 by 11. So, there's that. All right. And I could still print 8.5 by 11 with this. You know what? I don't want to ruin the box, because when you get older, big boxes are nice. Let's see here. There we go. So this is the EcoTank EcoTank 15,000. So before we do this, I needed an upgrade, so we're gonna try it out. Probably gonna make a. I know I got to make a goat holster and do Hocus Pocus, so, or Hocus Pocus themed one. So yeah, we're gonna set this up. Cool. Has Wi-Fi, two-sided print, multi-paper input, which, oh, that's cool. Auto scan, mobile printing, touchscreen. Cool. So it better work good for what it costs. I'll be honest with you. This and the paper and the ink was well, it was a lot of money. So anyways, all right, it does come with ink. I know that when you convert a normal printer to a sublimation printer, you never put the normal ink in. You're gonna put the sublimation ink in. So I'm not sure if this, oh, it is. Cool. So, or at least let's open it to check it, because I know the other inks I got, they're keyed. So you can only put them in. So this one's not keyed. So we'll squirt them in the bottles. And I have actual bottles, but I still have technically an EcoTank, which I'm going to throw that printer out because it stopped doing blue. And you know what? I don't care. All right. That's a big boy. All right. Installation disc. The regular ink we won't need. Don't need that. Don't need these, but we'll set them aside. Could always use ink. Right. Well, it doesn't look like it was repackaged, so that's good. big enough bag. That's everything in here. I just want to point out the bag. Look at this thing. It's a shower curtain, for Christ's sake. What is this? Blah, 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 blah. English. Where's English? English. Bag for transportation and storage. Set the transportation lock. So the lock transfers in, put print in the plastic bag, otherwise ink may leak. Okay, so I just kind of opened it for nothing, which is what us guys do. We don't read. Oh, well, that's cool. I like big bags. All right. Yay. Right, we got the back, and we got the front. I believe it's a full color LED screen too. That's nice. All right, I got one thing I learned: to read the instructions first. I know I'm a guy, I never do it, but I'm pretty sure that it has to be turned on and the software has to be on before doing anything, and before that is done, the ink has to be done. So let me figure that out. So I was right. Before we do anything, it says to put the ink in, then power it up, then connect it to the computer, then run the software. So obviously I'm going to run it straight with Sublimation ink. I'm moving that stuff out of the way. We got the black right here, and if you notice the black, it just has this right here, and these are just those. So the keys are right here, so we don't have to worry about any of that. I'm hoping that we could just suck those in right there. Well, let's try it. But it says don't squeeze, and it says don't shake, which is kind of odd because usually you want to shake the ink, so make sure everything's all good, but nothing in here. And again, this is Hippo Sublimation ink. Stuff is very, very good. I just ordered on Amazon, no big deal. So let's see the black, line it up. Yep, it was going. Here it is, black flowing up, and haven't done anything. So that's good. Obviously, I'm going to wait till it's at the top line, no further than that. Again, it's an EcoTank ET15000 by Epsom, and it's Wi-Fi and cell phone, so I can take a print and print it right there. So, yay, it's working. You know, so far so good. You know, you got to make sure it connects to my computer. Remember, it says no shaking, so I'm not shaking. The only shaking is that. With this, I'm going to be offering some stuff, and we'll get into that later on. I'm going to add another section to my website and surprise you guys with something. And it's not going to be what you think. Make a noise. Ink is in. It's powered up. Right now it is charging the ink. You know, it pressurizes it so it gets to the head. It is doing that. It says it take about 10 minutes, so with a little bit of movie magic, we're going to skip to the end. After this is done, it says to load the paper. So you got your paper in, and then your paper out. And I believe it said don't open it while it's doing it, but hey. Anyways, so it's going to do that, and we're going to have a little fun after. Hopefully it's good. So I'm only going to load it with 8.5 by 11 right now. We'll get a print out, and then I'll try something else. So see how it goes. Better late than never. Here it is, 1/4 midnight, and we have our first print coming out. It's only 8.5 by 11. I didn't want to waste a big print, just I want to see what it's like. But, oh god, getting the software on the computer, just because I kind of have an older computer, getting the drivers downloaded, connecting to the but yeah, so it's been a couple hours, and we are all set and running. Have test print, paperwork, and I'm just gonna try it. So I changed the settings for the sublimation like I should, and we'll see how this comes out. If this comes out good, I'm gonna figure out how to do the 13 by 19, throw a sheet in there, and see how that comes out. And I'll keep you guys posted. So I'm probably gonna go in for a snack, a nap, and come back to it. Still got a few orders that I really want to get out. Here it is, almost 1 a.m. It is like 40 degrees outside. It's getting a little chilly in the garage. I finally got it printing on 13 by 19. I didn't realize I had to change the setting in the computer because it just kept saying error over here. And about 40 minutes of tinkering, going through settings, YouTube videos, I finally got it. So I am doing one that's big enough for a sign. So here's one that I just printed prior to all this, because, you know, even though I hate this movie, but bam, there it is. And my other one came out all pink and stuff, and that was with my other printer, that one right there, which I'm probably gonna toss. I don't even think I'm gonna get the ink out of it, right? That's how much I don't care right now. So anyways, I do sublimation signs, and the sign that I have is 8 by 12, I think it is. And so here it is right here. So I figured I'm going to print big enough to see what that's like, because then I could do more sign stuff. So, but we'll see what this does and how it looks like and go from there. But after this comes out, I'm probably just, like I said, going to head inside. I hear some coyotes, so we'll let the dogs out before coyotes get closer and do our thing. And here we are, back the next day. It is absolutely beautiful out, and I am so excited to try this. I got the heat press going. It is down right now to get the moisture out of the bottom pad. And last night, as you guys saw, this right here is an 8.5 by 11 with Hocus Pocus, and this is a much better print than my other printer was doing. The other print was only doing like pinks and stuff. It wouldn't add blue, the cayenne, it would not do it. And you know, head cleaning after head cleaning after head cleaning for about 3 hours straight. It still didn't do it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not playing with this anymore. So I dropped the coin. So that was 8.5 by 11. And this is 13 by 19. Now, what I did is I let them sit overnight, because I have found that if you let the image dry before pressing, it transfers much, much, much better. This being, when it's still wet, it could slide on you, and then you get ghosted images, and then it's just not cool. So I have here, I believe it's 8 inches. This is 12 by 8 piece of sublimation sign. And as you can see, I overdid this to be over 12 by 8. So I'm going to throw this on here, and I'm going to just cut out just around it. And I'm going to make this sign. I know my girlfriend loves this movie, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And we'll see what happens. So my alarm's about to go off because that's done. And then we're going to throw this in there. According to the manufacturers, there's 150 to 180 seconds with medium pressure. So at 400 degrees. So we'll try that and see how the sign comes out. There it is. And as you can see, I just have it right here. And I'm just going to, we don't need all of it. I positioned it where I want it, and I am happy with it right there. So I'm leaving a little extra. That way it's easier to peel. Man, I've been wanting to do this for a long, long time. So I'm going to line that up where I want it, which is right there. And this glorious tape, this is called Kapton tape. It is heat resistant. We use it in the electronics world, and you use it in the sublimation world. And pretty much what will happen is it doesn't shrink, doesn't stiffen, nothing really happens to it. Let's see here. That is even with the top, and I'm just gonna. I'm only putting this on so it doesn't move on us when we throw it in the press. That's literally the only reason. Do you have to? No, not if you're careful with it. All right. I'm going to blow this off, but we're going to throw it in the press and see how it comes out. And we are in the press. I have it in for 160 seconds, so I'll leave it in for a little bit longer, but it is at 400 degrees, and this right there was preheated, so I'm not too worried about how it's going to come out. Well, actually, this is the first print, so let's see how it comes out. But 130 seconds left, and we'll go from there. If everything works well, which I believe it should, what I'm going to do is, instead of providing custom images like H3 and all the other companies, Tactical Infusions, Kydex Infusions, anything like that, because I really don't have the right setup, you know, because you have to, once you press it, you have to put it down and have it like weight on it so it dries flat and cool. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, my shop's dusty, which means it is a possibility that dust and dog hair can get in things, so that's why I don't provide it. But it doesn't say anything about providing the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a section to my website. And for those of you who have t-shirt presses, I'm not going to offer custom stuff because it's going to take too much time away from all this other stuff. But I will offer like camos and swirls and, you know, random prints, and you will apply it to your own Kydex. And that way you have that option. It will be a little bit cheaper, and I could do them 8.5 by 11 or 12 by 12, which probably would be 12 by 12. So, and they're only going to be a couple dollars a page. So I'm going to do that and see how it goes. We got 1 minute left on that, and we'll be right back. That's enough. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, but look at that. Oh, and then usually with signs, like what I'll do is I'll clean them after. And I've never tried anything other than a little bit of Rem oil on it. Okay, all right, that makes me happy. All right, as you can see, that came out pisser. I am super stoked about that, and damn, yeah, okay, I like that. So now we gotta try a piece of Kydex. I'm not really gonna use this one because it's larger than what I need, but well, I mean, we could try it. Now, I tried making this particular holster like a week ago. And like I said, my old printer, it was like pink. And that is not the right image to do for a holster because, you know, one face is on the front, one face is on the crease, and one face is on the back covered by a paddle. So it's just not like right. So let's try, I got to find another image. Well, you know what? It looks like I'm going to cut it short a little bit because, like I said, I don't like that print for a holster because, like I said, you only see one face on it, and it's just not right. So we're gonna sit down later on and look for a nice print for that. But until then, new printer in the house, and set it up. It's running, and you're gonna see more print. And like I said, stay tuned because I'm gonna add stuff to my website where you'll be able to buy the print itself, and then as long as you have a heat press, you can put it on your own Kydex and go to town. So I will leave you guys on that one, and I'm gonna build some stuff. I will catch you later. Bye.